Good evening, everyone. Welcome to North Penn High School's 69th commencement ceremony, honoring the graduates of the class of 2024. My name is Kyle Hassler, and I'm the principal here at North Penn High School. At this time, I ask that all of our guests in the stadium stand as you are able. Graduates, you are to remain seated while cadets from our Air Force Junior ROTC present the colors of the United States of America and of the state of Pennsylvania. Once the cadets have presented the colors on the stage, I will ask our graduates to stand for the national anthem. Graduates, please stand as you are able. Gentlemen, remove your caps. The senior members of our chorus will sing the Star-Spangled Banner under the direction of Sarah Heath. At the conclusion of the national anthem, please remain standing as the chorus will then sing the North Penn Alma Mater under the direction of Riddy Date. Thank you to our senior chorus members for that wonderful rendition. Please be seated as our senior singers return to their seats. Again, thank you and welcome to all family, friends, faculty, staff, administrators, and North Penn School District Board of Directors for joining us this evening as we celebrate the class of 2024 on this, the 11th day of June. First, Given the nature of our dignified ceremony this evening, I ask that everyone refrains from celebrating the reading of an individual graduate with whistles, noisemakers, or air horns, so that each graduate has the opportunity to hear his or her name in honor of the great accomplishment we are celebrating this evening. The class of 2024 joins me in thanking you for your respect for all of our graduates. We will certainly have the opportunity to cheer and celebrate together after the reading of all of the names. Today, 1,091 students have earned and will receive their high school diplomas from the North Penn School District. This class has achieved so many amazing accomplishments that listing them would take us all night. But graduates, please take some time tonight to look around and appreciate the accomplishments of you and your classmates. Over the past 13 years, you have been incredible classmates, teammates, and friends. I want to take a few minutes to talk to you, class of 2024, about the amazing individuals that you are and give you a few words of advice and encouragement for the future. Today marks a momentous occasion in your lives. As you sit here in your caps and gowns, surrounded by friends and family, you are on the precipice of a new chapter. But before you embark on this journey, I want to take a moment to reflect on the remarkable qualities that have brought you to this point: resilience and grace. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to face challenges head-on and emerge stronger than before. And let me tell you, the class of 2024 has exemplified resilience in ways that are truly inspiring. Over the past few years, you've navigated through unprecedented times: a global pandemic, social and political upheaval, personal struggles, and uncertainties. Yet you are here, standing tall, ready to take on the world. But resilience alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by grace. Grace is the quality of showing kindness, compassion, and understanding, even in the face of hardship. It is the ability to maintain dignity and integrity, no matter the circumstances. And I have witnessed the grace of the class of 2024 time and time again. You have supported each other through difficult times, lifted each other up when someone stumbled, and celebrated each other's successes with genuine joy. You have shown kindness to strangers, advocated for those in need, and stood up for what is right, even when it was not the popular choice. As you leave the halls of North Penn High School and venture out into the world, remember the lessons of resilience and grace that you have learned here. They will serve as your guiding light in the darkest of times and your greatest strengths in the face of adversity. But also remember that resilience and grace are not solitary virtues. They are best cultivated in community, nurtured through relationships, and strengthened through shared experiences. So hold on to the friendships you have made here, cherish the memories you have created, and never forget the support system that has helped you along this way. Class of 2024, as you embark on this new chapter of your lives, I challenge you to continue embodying resilience and grace in all that you do. May you face the challenges ahead with courage and determination, and may you always extend a hand of kindness to those in need. Congratulations to the class of 2024. At this time, I would like to introduce three members of our North Penn School District Board of Directors, Mr. Christian Fusco, Dr. Alicia G., and Mr. Jonathan Casa, as they offer their congratulatory remarks on behalf of the board. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Fusco.
I've waited 6 years for this. It is truly an honor to stand on this stage and address this group of graduates. I've had the privilege of watching so many of you grow up and grow into the impressive young adults sitting before me today. And as I look out on the class of 2024, I feel hopeful. I'm hopeful about the future because I believe in you, and I believe in your generation and its potential to affect meaningful change in this world. And let's be honest, some things need to change. Right now, we older generations, we're running the show. And from what I can tell, you guys have some thoughts about the job that we're doing. Gen X, millennials, boomers, sometimes seems like we can't agree on anything. We can't agree on whether the news is real or fake. We can't agree if we want to be a more inclusive nation or less. We can't even agree on whether or not Die Hard is a Christmas movie or not. But when I look out on this group, I see tomorrow's doctors, lawyers, business owners, teachers, police, lab scientists, parents, chefs, musicians, and dare I even say school board directors. But I see more. I also see a generation ready to take their seat at the table and reshape this world into one that is more just, more inclusive, and more accountable. There are some who may tell you to hang back, wait your turn, you guys will inherit the world soon enough. But don't listen to them. The world can't wait 10 or 20 years to feel your impact. We need your compassion, your concern, your intellect, and your empathy. We need your ideas, your technical savvy, and your drive. We also need your vote. The world needs all of that right now. You have the power to determine your future and our future. So stand up and be heard. Find your voice and use it. I expect nothing less from this group of graduates. You've been given a world-class education, and I know firsthand what you guys are capable of. You are North Penn. You are the best hope for a better tomorrow. It's your turn, class of 2024. Lead the way. Thank you. And now I have the honor of introducing Dr. Alicia G.
Mr. Casa will be the inspirational one. I will be the sentimental one. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and our amazing graduates of North Penn, I stand here before you not just as a school board director, but today with my heart brimming with pride and tears, filled with joy because I'm a mother today, like many of you in the audience. And I will watch my twins graduate along with many students here who I've cheered on the side of the sidelines at basketball or track or reading Olympics or in your competitions at band. And so today I am a mother first. Graduation is a momentous occasion, and it's a time to reflect on the journey you've traveled and to eagerly anticipate the adventures that lie ahead. But let's take a moment to acknowledge the incredible support system that has propelled you to this moment. To the parents, guardians, teachers, mentors who have nurtured and guided you along the way, we owe you an immense debt of gratitude. After all, your families mastered the art of the school drop-off line, and your teachers kept a straight face during your most elaborate excuses. Families, teachers, school staff, you are the unsung heroes of this graduation, and we salute you. And more than anything, your kids salute you. So as graduates, now's your time to lift your hand up and wave to those parents. You know where they are in the audience because they deserve your salute. To our graduates, let me start by saying, you did it. You survived late night cram sessions, the North Penn hallway E-Pod traffic jam, getting from A-Pod to K-Pod in 4 minutes, and the 11:59 deadline for all of your assignments. And look at you now, all grown up and ready to take the world. But before we dive into head first, the deep end of adulthood, let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that brought us here. From the awkward freshman fumblings to the triumphant senior pranks and senior skip days, each moment has been a chapter in your North Penn High School history. As you move forward on your journey, I hope to share just a few thoughts of advice for you. Kindness. Firstly, always remember the value of kindness. In a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming, A little kindness goes a long way. So whether it's holding the door for someone, lending a helping hand, or simply offering a smile, never underestimate the impact of kindness. Failure. Second, embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. As you navigate those unpredictable waters of life, you will undoubtedly encounter setbacks and obstacles. But remember, every failure is an opportunity to learn, grow, and emerge stronger than ever before. So don't let fear of failure hold you back. As Mr. Fusco said, embrace it, learn from it, and let it propel you forward. And finally, friendships. Cherish the friendships forged in the fires of high school shenanigans, and I know many of you had them. From the lunchtime gossip sessions to the prom dance-offs, these are the bonds that will sustain you through the trials and tribulations of adulthood. So hold on to those friendships. Hold on to them tightly, and don't let that picture that you take today after graduation be the last one that you take with your North Penn friends. As you leave North Penn High School behind and embark on this new chapter, know that you carry with you the lessons you've learned, the friendships you've made, and the memories you've created. Because class of 24, you are going to make your mark on the world. But remember, no matter where life takes you, as our school board president says every year at graduation, once a night, always a night.
Thank you, graduates. This is your year, it's your day. I thank the family, staff, and the administration who make this possible, but you make this day possible because of the hard work that you've put in. My colleagues in the school board remind me of a quote that Robert F. Kennedy said in a note to his family. He had a very large family, and he said, "Be kind to others that are less fortunate than us, and love our country." That's what it's all about. We need to have that focus today and have that drive us into the future. Today honors every single student. From the full scholarship, partial scholarships, those of you with apprenticeships who have a trade and a job already waiting, those who may be going into public service in the military. And then there's those of you especially who showed up. You made today possible because you overcame internal and or external challenges and factors that no one else may know, but you do, and we recognize you for that today. Your story is one of the best. Today, all of you cross the stage as one single class of 2024 as Knights. You did it. There will never be another class like this. H.G. Wells, for those boomers, Gen Xers, and others who may know this author, summed it up quite concisely. He said that civilization is a race between education and catastrophe. Well, today you crossed the finish line, and we're all very grateful that we avoid catastrophe once again, because it's with your class, your challenges and achievements, your talents and passions. It's safe to proclaim that today marks not just winning some pretend race. Instead, we recognize that you are prepared for the long run. We're in North Penn. You're Knights. You lead, and we don't follow. That's why we celebrate each of you for your efforts that culminate today. They lead you to places perhaps unknown, into a bright future for all of us to share. Unified as one class of 2024 and as Knights, this entire community sees you, embraces you, and supports every single one of you. Today is when the North Penn community benefits from all of your efforts. That's what we're celebrating today. It's not the end. This is just the beginning. To summarize it, some of you may know this from a song, popular back in the day, but I think what's more important is the wisdom in the lyrics. Make the best of this moment and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. Today, I hope you had the time of your life, and you certainly will. and you will tomorrow. The future is anything that your heart can dream. Make it your reality the rest of your life. We're all better for it. Thank you and congratulations, families and graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Fusco, Dr. G, and Mr. Casa. Next, you will hear from 4 student speakers. The first student speaker is our valedictorian of the class of 2024, Sawyer Steinbauer. Sawyer will be followed by our salutatorian, Tarun Iyengar. You will then hear from Charlotte Gilday, who was selected to speak by a committee of teachers through an application process. Finally, you will hear from Madeline Hanrahan, your senior class president. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian of the class of 2024, Mr. Sawyer Steinbauer.
Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm incredibly honored to be speaking before you all today, and I would like to offer an overwhelming amount of congratulations to everyone graduating today, and an appreciative thanks to all the families, friends, and teachers watching either here or at home. To be honest, I never really thought this day would arrive. I'm still 50% certain that any minute now my alarm will start beeping and I'll have to wake up and figure out which of the 5 bell schedules North Penn is using today. But assuming we are all awake, I would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication it has taken for each of us to reach this moment. From the 13 elementary schools to the 3 middle schools to the one and only North Penn High School, our time here has been filled with nothing but change. Starting as young students, still enjoying the novelty of school and playing wall ball and womp on the playground, we were some of the first classes thrown into the world of Chromebooks. And from that day forward, made to learn the ever-changing applications, including, but by no means limited to, Google Classroom, Naviance, Canvas, Infinite Campus, and Score. Entering middle school, we were offered the freedom to explore our interests and create our identities. But we also had to face 2 incredibly isolating obstacles: the frightening uncertainty of virtual schooling, and the somewhat less important but still present confusion of just being a teenager. Finally, settling down in high school, we were then made to contend with constant grade policy changes, forcing us to figure out the difference between a checkpoint and a cumulative task, and calculate how bombing one would eventually affect our grade. Though most of these policy changes throughout our 13 years have ended up for the better, especially the new edition of Night Zone, my sleep schedule thanks you, North Penn, it has still been a trying journey. But whether it was through countless hours of studying and planning, the loving support of teachers, family, and friends, or more likely, many, many Monsters, Red Bulls, and all the other overly caffeinated beverages, we've all somehow survived. Now, this should be the part of the speech where I turn all this grandstanding and rambling into a brief yet quippy piece of advice and well wishes for the years ahead. But with a class of almost 1,100 students, there's not really a unifying message that can apply to all of us. For some, the lesson might be that you are capable of doing anything you set your mind to. For others, it might be that there's no right way to live life, and for many more still, the true lesson might just be the friends we made along the way. All of you deserve the best takeaway from your high school experience. And as a kid most of you probably have only seen once or twice in the hallway, I don't really feel qualified to offer that. What I can say is that while this might be a time for starting over and forging new paths in life, do not forget the lessons you have learned here at North Penn. Only you know your own story, your successes, your failures, and everything in between. So instead of just casting these admittedly awkward 17 or 18 years aside, take the opportunity to learn and grow from these experiences, good and bad, and enter a brand new day. With this in mind, I ask you to please make the most of tonight, make the most of your summer, and with these lessons at your side, Make the most of your lives, as I know you are all capable of. I'd quickly like to thank my parents, Edward and Sarah Steinbauer. My father insisted I use their full names. And the incredibly dedicated staff here at North Penn, especially my choral and theater directors, Mr. Clank and Mrs. Roney, respectively. Working with all of you truly has been the greatest prize. I'd also like to give a quick shout out to Mr. Gillespie for helping me fine-tune this essay, for this speech, and Mrs. Calavaresi and Dr. Ward and all the other retiring staff for their dedicated work over the years. As my final remarks, I would once again like to congratulate the entire class of 2024 for an incredible high school career. And I wish you all the best in whatever path you choose. Thank you. Our next speaker is one of the hardest working, kindest, and most talented people I know. So I'd like to welcome my close friend and our salutatorian, Tarun Iyengar.
Thank you, Sawyer, for your wonderful speech and your German grammar skills that have carried me through these past 5 years. Dankeschön. You are truly the most brilliant, compassionate, and talented person I know. Class of 2024, congratulations. The moment we have worked towards for 13 years is finally here, and we are so close to never having to ever again exit the nightmare that is our high school's parking lot. I want to extend this congratulations to our families who have supported us along this journey, and to the teachers, staff, and administration of the North Penn School District for their dedication to education and changing lives. Without their support and without our family's support, our journey here today would not be possible. For my speech, I want to reflect on a North Penn tradition, the morning show. For those who might not be familiar, the morning show is like Good Morning America or the Today Show, except it's run by North Penn Television on Friday mornings. While some of us tune it out with our AirPods, for the rest of us, it provides a classic sense of familiarity and comfort to our weeks. We can expect our Fridays to start off with the same beloved segments like the Bromball Challenge or the Question of the Week, and even Mr. Monero's smiling face. Even last year, when the fire alarm went off in the morning, Mr. Gilmer and his dedicated team still managed to put on the morning show when we re-entered the building. Whether it's in the middle of the AP exam season or on a senior skip day, the morning show provides us with some consistency. However, this year, that classic sense of familiarity and comfort we all got from the morning show was disturbed by one segment in particular, the Dude Report. For those who have no idea what I'm talking about, the Dude Report is the comedic sketch portion of the morning show that was first popularized over 10 years ago, and it was recently revived. To put it simply, it takes a wildly different format each week, despite being in a show that's primarily the same year to year. This has polarized the student body, with some of us claiming that each Dude Report is an artistic masterpiece, and some of us just wanting to watch the familiar morning show segments instead. All in all, this has led to a renaissance for the morning show, with increased viewer engagement and meaningful discussions about comedy and art throughout the halls of North Penn. Now, I know you all are wondering, Tarun, why are you standing up here on this beautiful Tuesday evening and fanboying over the morning show and the Dude Report when these things aren't going to exist in the next stages of our life? I first respond to that by saying we can always catch the Dude Report and the morning show on www.youtube.com/NPTV. And second, those same feelings of comfort and familiarity we all experienced with the morning show will be present in our own lives too. We will grow to be comfortable with our own perspectives, and we will live in our own bubbles, but we will lack our own weekly Dude Report to create a sense of discomfort or difference and push us out of our comfort zones. Thus, we must seek out debate, discomfort, and disagreement in order to grow as people. Just as the Dude Report sparked meaningful conversation and engagement in our school community, entertaining perspectives different than our own, and engaging in new and uncomfortable experiences will open up our minds to more than what our online echo chambers feed us. This is the only way to drive real change and real compromise in the world around us. Heck, if North Penn Television won a Mid-Atlantic Emmy for the Dude Report, just imagine what a little bit of discomfort could do for our lives. On a final note, I would like to thank my teachers, Mr. Henry, Mr. Mostert, and Mr. Haley, for their support with this speech, and my parents, my sister, my friends, and all my teachers from kindergarten to 12th grade for shaping who I am today. Again, class of 2024, congratulations, and in the words of world-renowned Dude Report star Jaden Phelps in episode 4 of season 14, we got this, we're gonna do this. I would now like to introduce one of the sweetest and kindest people you will ever meet at North Penn High School, our selected speaker for the class of 2024, Charlotte Gilday.
Hello and welcome to the staff, faculty, families, and graduating seniors of the North Penn class of 2024. As we begin this new and exciting chapter of our lives, we're all told we're about to do big things. A whole wide world awaits us. And while that may be true, we cannot forget the small things that have made the biggest impact on us. I want you to think back for a second. How many of you guys remember elementary school Valentine's Day? Come on, I know you remember. Maybe you got a note from your crush or your secret admirer. It might have been 4th grade, but it wasn't that long ago. Those are memories that cannot be replaced. The brown paper bags at the end of our desks, with our names written in red Sharpie. Watching our friends slip little valentines and candy into the bag, wondering what they wrote about us. But as we've grown up, we no longer anticipate the exciting notes we once received. With the simple send of a text, everything we want to say is sent in an instant. We find ourselves texting what we are thinking, rather than taking the time to write a message, or even to speak it face to face. This physical interaction is thought out, and it's personal. It forms a deeper connection and an exchange of emotions than a text ever could. We are in a generation where our phones are the easiest form of communication, so we don't expect notes from people anymore. Don't even get me started on how bad our handwriting has gotten. I want you to think about the last time you received a note from someone. Maybe it was a birthday or a holiday, but that's when you would expect it the most, isn't it? When was the last time someone wrote you a note just because they wanted to? Think about how happy that made you feel. Someone writing you a thank you note, a teacher acknowledging how great you did on a test, or your family saying how proud they are of you. Those things are so simple to say, but taking the time to personalize an interaction will be more valuable to a person than you could ever imagine. Motivational writer Ralph Marston once said, "Make it a habit to tell people thank you, to express appreciation sincerely and without the expectation of anything in return. Truly appreciate those around you, and you'll soon find many others around you. Truly appreciate life, and you will find that you have more of it. In this big world, you may feel small, but your seemingly insignificant gestures add up, and you will make a difference that is greater than you think." Look around at all the people in this stadium tonight. If each of us takes the time in the next couple of weeks to write a note to someone, to show your teammates how much they are cherished, to hold the door open for the person behind you, and to be fully present with the people who love you the most, then think about how many people you would make feel special. Then, you have taken one big step towards recapturing that feeling of elementary school Valentine's Day. Go through life doing things for others, not because you have to, but because you want to. Congratulations to the class of 2024. I hope your future is filled with limitless opportunities to make a difference, and maybe a few handwritten notes along the way. Thank you. And now, I would like to introduce our amazing class president, Maddie Hanrahan.
Okay, thank you so much, Charlotte. I'm going to start this speech a little bit cliche with an inspirational quote spoken in 2012 by a very articulate 6-year-old. It was me. My dad was picking me up from first grade, and I complained to him. I said, I go to school in the morning, and I don't come home until it's almost night. And I did that, we all did, for 13 years. So let me begin by saying congratulations to all of us for succeeding in the hard job of attending 2,116 long school days and about 224 virtual days. Well done. It is hard to encapsulate all our years at North Penn in the few minutes I have here on this stage. I didn't even know how to start. Writing has never been my strong suit, so when middle school TDAs turned into high school critical papers, I was not happy. I am happy, though, to recognize that along my difficult writing journey, our class has transitioned from children into young adults. Amidst all the change, however, one thing has remained constant: the ability to find a smiling face in the hallways. Sometimes that's all it takes to brighten someone's day. I thank you all for the smiles you have shared with me over the years. I have so many happy memories of our class when I reminisce about the time I spent at North Penn High School, Pembroke Middle School, and Montgomery Elementary. But the moment that actually made me smile the most was just yesterday, seeing our whole class together on the field at graduation practice, and again today. Our class of nearly 1,100 is so rarely united. We are a large and diverse group, and not one of us can say they know every single other person. We all have different backgrounds, interests, and aspirations, yet our commencement brings us together. We are one thanks to our shared past, and nothing can take our North Penn experiences away from us. Even though we are heading off to college, the military, trade school, the workforce, I know there is one thing that will bring us all together again: our 10-year reunion. Just kidding. Just kidding. The skill that truly unites us all is the ability we all possess to overcome obstacles. Whether writing a tough paper, facing a mean boss, or just having a bad hair day, I know that we can survive and thrive. We started high school during a pandemic, and if we can stay awake during 80-minute virtual block classes, we can do anything. I want to take this moment to encourage everyone to take risks and never back down from a challenge, because we can succeed. I know the future is bright for the class of 2024, and I can't wait to see what all of us do. Thank you so much for electing me to be your class of 2024 class president, so I could have the honor for speaking for all of you and to all of you today. Thank you to the North Penn faculty and staff who make this such a wonderful school, and special shout out to Mrs. Felder. Happy birthday, and thank you for helping me edit. Thank you to our families for supporting us on our academic journeys. And finally, a huge congrats to the graduates, the class of 2024.
Thank you to all of our student speakers for the amazing speeches this evening. We are proud of all of you. At this time, as we prepare to read the names of our graduates, I would ask our senior class officers to join me on stage. Kylie Cook, Karina LaVenture, Yordanis Lemma, and Madeline Hanrahan. Our senior class leaders will read the names of each graduate, and legacy photographers will take a picture of each graduate as they receive their diploma. I would like to ask our school board members and home office secretaries to come to the front of the stage to help with the diploma distribution. I would also like to have Dr. Tamara Jenkins, Mr. Kenneth Boy, class of 2024's assistant principals, Dr. Todd Bauer, our superintendent, Dr. Deanna Waters, assistant superintendent, and Dr. Pete Nicholson, director of secondary education, join me on stage. Now, if the first row of each section would please stand up and proceed towards the stage, we can begin the reading of the names. While the students are seated alphabetically, the rotating nature of the names means that they will not be read in alphabetical order. All students will exit the stage at the 50-yard line. Listen carefully so you can see your graduate receive their diploma. At the conclusion of the reading of the names, I would ask that Mrs. Chrissy Greenwood and Mr. Chris Fry, our senior class advisors, come to the stage to read the names of the senior class officers and congratulate them for their hard work. Following the class officers, Dr. Jenkins and Mr. Boy will read the name of those that are graduating in absentia. Again, the class of 2024 joins me in asking that you refrain from emphatic celebration at the time each name is read. Each student deserves a chance to hear their name announced. And with that, it is time to begin.
Bavli Albert Abdel Masih.
Caden Gage Ellis.
Cameron Jeremiah Lang.
Ryan Christopher Riccardi.
Suhaila Abdullah Davis.
Mohamed Ghaffar El-Tieb.
Abigail Grace Lennon.
Mackenzie Taylor Rick.
Nicholas Jacob Abend.
Spasmai El-Yassi.
Gianna Marie Lennox.
Shannon Michelle Ridenour Allen.
Islam Yasser Abu Hassan.
Fiona Rachel Engelman.
Tyler James Lentz.
Olivia Lyanne Riddler.
Claire Irene Adams.
Ryan Christopher Eppers.
Christopher James Leonardo.
Samantha Emma Riddler.
Connor Michael Adams.
Kyla Nicole Etheridge.
Haley Renee Lashak.
Naomi Joy Riggs.
Matthew Ryan Edelman.
Isadora Fabro.
Maya Marisol Lesher.
Adam James Riley.
Janara Adams.
Kayla Ann Faison.
Luke Michael Leslie.
Natalie Isabel Rios.
Simone Ayed Agabi.
Julia Elaine Fanny.
Ryan Joshua Levin.
Dylan Jacob Allen Ritson.
Nehemiah Jerome Agostini.
Ayman Faraz.
Aiden Luong.
Jack Rivley.
Dylan Ariel Aguilar Barboza.
Nusrat Farjana.
Brian Lee.
Riley Elizabeth Roach.
Arif Udin Ahmed.
Benjamin Winslow Farley.
Ian Allen Lakota.
Conrad Allen Roadcap.
Yassine Sharif Ahmed.
Faria Farzana.
Lily Claire Liebel.
Vincent Pascal Roberts.
Jahanara Akhtar.
Thomas B. Fernity IV.
Aiden Jonathan Lagori.
Dominique Kamora Robinson.
Mist Farzana Akhtar.
Ami Brianna Ferguson.
Leah Marie Lingman.
Jared Anthony Robinson.
Most Sadia Akhtar.
Amira Gabriela Fernandez Gutierrez.
Mariah Nell Lingman.
Fabiola Pasha Rock.
Rumana Akhtar.
Noah David Philgrove.
Henry Frederick Liu.
Cameron James Rocco.
Amr Adel Muhammad Awan Al Zwariki.
Benjamin David Feynman.
Jessica S.J. Liu.
Brian Clark Rodolph.
William Hans Albright.
Jacob Thomas Finn.
Owen Alexander Liu.
Layla Marie Rodriguez.
Abigail Violet Alcaro.
Isabella Maria Fiore.
Kira Audulin Lejovene.
Max E. Rogovin.
James Joseph Alcaro.
Jayla Christine Fisher.
Isis Diana Lopez.
Ticia Rockham.
Susan Marie Alcorn.
Shay August Fisher.
Jonathan Lopez Colomna.
Caitlin Hope Romano.
Maxine Melody Alexander.
Aiden Daniel Flannery.
Anya Bella Loro.
Dilcia Maribel Romero Zavala.
Bilal Khaled Algary.
Brian David Foster.
Jessica Josette Louis.
Jordan Richard Sanchez Palos.
Janaya Malika Allen.
Raymond August Fox.
Joyce Liu.
Joshua Matthew Rondinelli.
Matias Sebastian Almeida.
Ellie Zahara Foxland.
Vivi Huin Liu.
Vivian Rock.
Jawad Alsamin.
Tyler Robert Adam Friel.
Caitlin Diana Lynch.
Yaslin Elizabeth Rock.
Iyasser Al-Sharki.
Owen Peter Fritz.
Nora Marie Lyons.
Anthony Rosario Jr.
Layla Altaf.
Skylar Amari Fulton.
James Drew McGregor.
Morgan Rose.
Sony Amis Janice Alvarez Morales.
Bella Victoria Fusco.
Sham Sundar Malada.
Jack Thomas Rossi.
Raquel Mayor Amankar.
Mia Donna Fusco.
Megan Rose McGee Skinner.
Victoria Elaine Rossi.
Richard Anderson III.
Haley May Gadaletta.
Isabel Marie Magai.
Cameron Michael Roth.
MST Humaira Anjum.
Nidish Chowdhury Gade.
Willa Shea Magland.
Kira Lee Rothenberger.
Alan Omar Antonio Gomez.
Nardine Adele Gade.
Francesca Jean Maley.
Shane Robert Rothman.
Isa Andia Ibn Muhammad.
Desiree Elizabeth Gadsby.
Amir Sexton Lee Major.
Sabrini Rooney Balaj.
Jaden Allen Aponte.
Samantha A. Galvez.
Adam Francis McCarran.
Jaden Rua.
Jalen Elise Aponte.
Shardul Garg.
Madison Christina Maltese.
Alexis Rose Rusinski.
Sophia Jenna Appel.
Avea Rashonda Garland.
Christopher Michael Mandez.
Luke Edward Rudolph.
Chanel Aresi Apia.
Mila Alexandra Gakowitz.
Kalel Lyons Manley.
Braden Emmanuel Dice Russell.
MD Yassine Arafat.
Jalen Corey Gaiman.
Ryan James Manna.
Lance Kiprop Rudo.
Zachary David Arnold.
Lucas Nicholas Gekas.
Jonathan Michael Manning.
Leah Olivia Safel.
Cadence Danielle Arroyo.
Madison Elise G.
Josina M. Mansour.
Mutasim Sagiv.
Christopher Y. Artidanata.
Norman G. III.
Camille Marin.
Sachi Sinoth.
Subiksha Selvaraj Arusalvam.
Gabriela Louise Gentili.
Isaac Marquez.
Rudy E. St. Mark II.
Fallon Rain Kaya Ashanti.
Jacob Richard Jeremiah.
Jordan McKenna Marshall.
Sirajuddin Samarandav.
Aiden Bruce Ashley.
Dion James Girth.
Sophia Christine Marsicano.
Mark M. Samir.
Joshua Adelis.
Charlotte Ann Gilday.
Renzo Martinez.
Katie Alexa Sanborn.
Nicole Maris Atwood.
Emma Grace Gilday.
Gabrielle Ramsey Marzouk.
Brainerd Jer Sanchez Alvarado.
Aiden James Auchinleck Noonan.
Xavier Marcus Giles.
Joanne Matthew.
Samantha Alexis Santana.
Isabel Christine Alt.
Felicity Gabriella Gilliam.
Cameron Lily May.
Nixon Daniel Saravia Manuels.
Rosalia Marie Aversa.
Marcus Hewitt Giorgiani.
Mara Ann McCabe.
Dhruval Kumar Balabai Satasia.
Bryant W. Avery.
Kyrie Jaden Glass.
Cullen Robert McCann.
October S. Sachme.
David Gardner Avery Jr. Anshul Mittal.
Emmanuel Kenneth Saunders.
Fabiha Awal. Elise Leah Bach.
Jacob Warner Glider.
Nathan Jeffrey McCauley.
Eric James Sava.
Sarah Yovanka Bach.
Shaylin Ray Glenn.
Owen Joshua McLaren.
Sophia Marie Schell.
Kaylee Alyssa Baker.
Alexander Neil Gopal.
Brandon James McCrae.
Thomas Harold Sheppian.
Georgette Balamone.
Courtney Alexa Goldich.
Luke Thomas McFadden.
Nathan Joseph Schlegel.
Ryan Daniel Ballantyne.
Kyle Goldsmith.
Grace Mary McGeehan.
William Edgar Schmidt.
Ferris Omoteo Balagun.
Samantha Nolia Gomez Molina.
Nolan Matthew McGrath.
Daniel Walter Schmidt-Lang.
Victoria Ray Balcells.
Amelia Iris Gonzalez.
Haley Regina McKay.
Derek Benjamin Schneider.
Dylan James Bamford.
Elena Lily Gonzalez.
Hunter Brooks McKee.
Gavin Wayne Schroeder.
Jeremy Robert Banks.
Ariana Nereda Gonzalez.
Joseph Nicholas McKenna.
Lucas Edward Sholdoski.
Zayla Aolani Baptist.
Isabella Maria Gonzalez.
Colin Boyd McLaughlin Avis.
Colin Joseph Schumacher.
Nicholas Ronald Barna.
Natalie Ann Gordon.
Rashad Anthony McNeil.
Eva Rose Schuster.
Lorenzo Bartholomew.
Colin David Graham.
Corey James Mead.
Caitlin Alyssa Schwenk.
Peter Bartnikowski.
Dylan Thomas Graham.
Amira Ajuwe Mukes.
Nathan William Schwing.
Gavin James Batcher.
Stephen R. Granice.
Deswana Valentina Medina Bedwamas.
Alexander Robert Shala.
John Joseph Bates.
Jalea Ashlyn Granger.
Misha Serene Mehta.
Brian James Scott.
Alicia Lee Baxter.
Jalen Amara Grant.
Aislinn Desiree Mejias.
Catherine Maureen Scott.
Chloe Ariel Basil.
Joshua Leo Grattan.
Randallyn Bridget Malara.
Connor Joseph Sakota.
Jordan Catherine Beach.
Naeem Curtis O'Neill Graves.
Farhana Akhtar Mimi.
Matthew David Seiler.
Juliana Amoy Beavers.
Matthew Joseph Gray.
Dimitri Marcus Mendez.
Lauren Michael Seelip.
Kaylin Audrey Becker.
Owen Hetrick Gray.
Abed Mia.
Kyle Cementa.
Cadence Bednarik.
McKenna Marie Grazioso.
Anton Gad Mikhail.
Katie Hannah So.
Ava Benedict.
Josephine Marianne Grebus.
Gardenia Ihib Mikhail.
Dominic Alexander Sergi.
Noah J. Benjamin.
Lila Jane Greco.
Aries Miles.
Melissa Sessler.
Hunter William Benner.
Kyla Madison Green.
Molly Ann Miles.
Christopher Allen Seward.
Phoebe Elizabeth Benner.
Megan Catherine Green.
Adriana Janae Miller.
Madeline Marie Seward.
Paris Zeta Bentley.
Nathan Christopher Green.
Ava Lee Miller.
Olivia Grace Sexton.
Ayan Ahmed Bapari.
Tyler James Greco.
Alessandra Taylor Miller.
Kriya Manaj Shah.
Marcus Riley Bernacki.
Katrina Ariana Tegan Groff.
Gabrielle Chloe Miller.
Vaishnavi Shah.
William Lawrence Kerr Bernal.
Christian Allen Gronbach.
Gretchen Elizabeth Miller.
Brianna Lee Shalinsky.
Allison Rose Bernstein.
Joseph Xavier Grosso.
Kay Elizabeth Miller.
Braden Frederick Shannon.
Adriana Nicole Bevilacca.
Sadie Michelle Groff.
Madeline Jo Miller.
Ramona Sharma.
Nicholas Alexander Bezpalco.
Christian Leonardo Gardino.
Matthew Raymond Miller.
Madison May Sharp.
Mayank Barmoda.
Ryan Stephen Gronardle.
Dwight Markeith Mills.
Lily Anna Shaw.
Shivani Sarab Bhatt.
John Jerome Grzinski.
Nicholas Christopher Manasian.
Sierra Michelle Sheets.
Logan Chase Bigelow.
Sarah Jean Hafer.
Jonathan Nicholas Minguez.
Kaden Alexia Shelley.
Joshua Robert Bilella.
Nicholas Devlin Haynes.
Janeri Mirambo.
Rachel Jessica Sherman.
Zane Gray Bimson.
Azazul Hakim.
Astrid Naomi Miranda Hernandez.
Lauren Elizabeth Sherwood.
Aaron Joseph Berkmeyer.
Jocelyn Renee Hall.
Anastasia Laya Marinako.
Upama Ronnie Shield.
Madison Elizabeth Birmingham.
David Michael Hamill.
Sachith Raj Muralkar.
Rebecca Dongan Shin.
Ishika Biswas.
Ishat Hamidi.
Arnav Mishra.
Pana Shakil.
Rupa Biswas.
Caden Foster Foster Hamill.
Alana Renee Mitchell.
Mishkat Shoily.
Cole William Blayhut.
Caleb Chungmyung Han.
Daniel Mitchell.
Ryan Benjamin Schallenberger.
Stephen William Blake.
Aiden Wesley Hanks.
Quinlan M. Marcus.
Amanda Marie Schultz.
Samantha Rose Blanchard.
Bridget Kayla Hanley.
Jenna Wessem Mohammed.
Sarah Elizabeth Mary Shutt.
Catherine Alexandra Blanco.
Kimora Imani Hannah.
Mezen Ahmed Mokhtar.
Ileana Rose Siegel.
Alyssa Elizabeth Blank.
Aiden Joseph Hannigan.
Olivia Rose Millette.
Maya Renee Sigler.
Callie Marie Bauer. Rashad Rafi Malik.
Ida Pauline Seams.
Tyler John Boricheski.
Roderick Michael Hannum.
Eric Moon.
Paul Adrian Siegel.
Josiah Terrell Bowens.
Max Joseph Kirill Harkins.
Jung In Moon.
Joseph Anthony Silvati.
Harrison Christopher Boyd.
Connor Patrick Harrington.
Michael Jun Sung Moon.
Danielle Marie Simmons.
Jada May Boykin.
Awa Zoriana Harris.
Sungwon Moon.
Isabella Marie Simon.
Juliana Therese Boyle.
Cameron Bobby Hartman.
Cameron Elizabeth Mooney.
Matthew Donald Simon.
Raymond Paul Boydum.
Aaliyah Veronica Harvey.
Ashley Taylor Moore.
Louis Kenneth Simpson III.
Jake Joseph Bradley.
MD Redwan Hassan.
Monica Gianna Grace Moore.
Pranav Kumar Singhal.
Nina Julia Branch.
Dylan Michael Hastings.
Ryan John Moore.
Pragya Sinha.
Emily Renee Brandis.
Madison Alexis Hatfield.
Thomas John Moore.
Logan Blaze Shrogan.
Amelia Therese Braun.
Jillian Braswell Hawthorne.
Christopher Allen Moore Jr.
Amira Naida Slaughter.
Melanie Elizabeth Braun.
Santino Lee Head.
Michael LeBron Morales.
Wyeth Oliver Slug.
Shane Maxwell Bridgers.
Aspen Sophia Healy.
Now? Okay. Zoe Madison Morawski.
Alexandria Maria Smalls.
Aaron Joshua Briggs.
O'Callahan Heath.
Rio Isley Morelli.
Claudia Gallagher Smith.
Jackson Albert Brooks.
Rowan Quinn Height.
Joseph John Morrow.
Isaiah Daniel Smith.
Avery Javon Brown.
Edward Lee Heller.
Gianna Maureen Moser.
Justin Troy Smith.
Anthony Michael Brown.
Salwa Hanady.
Christopher Gerard Mosey Jr.
Logan E. Smith.
Madeline Kately Brown.
Sarah Rita Hanine.
Rashad N. Muhammad.
Lauren Patricia Smith.
Ryan Thomas Brown.
Lexus Christian Heng.
Kyle Patrick Mullen.
Morgan Avery Smith.
Joshua Cooper Brownlee.
Evan Jacob Henning.
Sabib Mumtahim.
Makai Ian Smith.
Ella Elizabeth Bryson.
Lydia Jewel Herb.
Edwin Noel Muenzo Molina.
Savannah Gloria Smith.
Alexander Edward Burns.
Seth Michael Herculini.
Mercedes Veronica Morello Ruiz.
Sarah Rose Smith.
Joshua Thomas Bernstein.
Jeremiah Anando Hernandez.
Zoe Page Murphy.
Braden Tolan Snow.
Dominic Romeo Burrell.
Karina Hernandez.
Nevaeh Liana Murray Merlefield.
Jonathan Daniel Snyder.
Sophia Emily Burrows.
Emma Catherine Hirsch.
Kenneth Kamani Mawaza.
Casey Elizabeth Sokol.
Jalen Marie Busfield.
Ayub Herzi.
Jaden Riley Myers.
Colin Patrick Sonneborn.
Annalise Bryn Butler.
Jackson Wolfgang Heyer.
Layla Olivia Myers Roberts.
Adam Fong Soth.
Rowan Marie Butterworth.
Asaya Gardenia Sarah Hill.
Nirvana Nabil Dahab.
Jason Jonathan Spalina.
Colin David Byrne.
Zachariah Alexander Hill.
Sumita Nagendra.
Kira Marie Sparango.
Celso Giovanni Cabrero Alfonso.
Laura Simong Hong.
Anmol Kaur Nagra.
Mia Domenica Sparango.
Angelina Rose Calvanese Baran.
Jesse Joseph Hobbs.
Nukul Gopal Nair.
Daniel Isaac Spencer.
Owen Nicholas Carlin.
Nicholas Paul Hoffman.
Ariel Grace Nam.
Evan Robert Spencer.
Bridget Mary Carmody.
Elizabeth Marie Hoffman.
Uller Melvali Natesh.
Ethan William Spencer.
Alexis Grace Carr.
Zach Lewis Holmes IV.
Ronell Nath.
Callie Madison Sperling.
Amaya Janae Carr.
Melissa Elizabeth Holzel.
John Naula Castro.
Sebastiana Marie Squarey.
Elias Lee Carrion.
Brendan Andrew Hominy.
Kelsey Elizabeth Navarro.
Shreya Shrikoti.
Diana Elaine Carroll.
Christopher Ashton Hooper.
Yanai Amani Bilakis Naveed.
Peyton Olivia Stagliano.
Elijah Colleen Carter.
Madison Diane Hopkins.
Franklin Neshi.
Jaden Franklin Stahl.
Sophia Bint Mustafa Carter.
Ava Marie Hopwood.
Lucrease Angela Jacqueline Goyomba.
Brady Alexander Stanton.
Nathaniel Allen Cardy.
Rima Hoke.
Austin Norn.
Michael Joseph Staropoli.
Sean Robert Caruso.
Rockable Hoke.
Brendan Nguyen.
John A. Steelhammer.
Kenneth Ferdinand Case III.
Aaron Mackay Hussein.
Bahung Nguyen.
Sawyer McLaren Steinbauer.
Brian Patrick Casper.
Simran Jabin Hussein.
Jacques Tun Nguyen.
Randy Isaiah Stemler.
Marcos Castillo.
Nathan Dean Huggett.
Katie Huang Nguyen.
Aiden Zachary Stevens.
Jairo David Castillo Gutierrez.
Adia Marie Hughes.
Catherine Kunman Nguyen.
Olivia Kathleen Stevens.
Kelvin Anile Castro Reyes.
James David Hall.
Marvin Song Nguyen.
Devin James Stewart.
Abigail Rose Cataldi.
Olivia Michelle Hunsicker.
Vincent H. Nguyen.
Mason Cole Stigler.
Genevieve Grace Catanese.
Anna Catherine Heisen.
Drea Lee Nicholson.
Cora Adrian Stein.
Paige Elizabeth Catterson.
Afra Ibnat.
Troy Joseph Nine.
John Michael Stinson.
Jennifer Alexandra Sella Loha.
Myrna Adele Abraham.
Declan Thomas Nizak.
Olivia Grace Stone.
Raven M. Sarquas.
Asil Idris.
Jasmine Emily Norton.
Emma Boyce Strayhorn.
Jack Logan Chalef.
Alisher Imam Kulav.
Jalen Rata Noikatha.
Noah Anthony Strake.
Natalie Claire Chambers.
Michael Nicholas Imun.
Isabella Nunn.
Yoon Soo.
Justin Chi Wan Chan.
Austin Robert Irons.
MD Abdul Nur.
Connor Stephen Sullivan.
Patrick Chan.
Sadia Islam.
Alexis Faith Nice.
Alexander Paul Swartwood.
Celeste Chang.
Lilia Ray Israel.
Victoria Grace Nice.
Brady Raymond Sweeney.
Daniel Kai-Chen Chang.
Isaiah Cameron Ives.
Lindsay Francis O'Neill.
Chelsea Lauren Swint.
Georgia Francis Chow.
Pranav Kamaran Ayapan.
Riley Connor Odom.
Muhammad Kasi Tassin.
Henry Jajan Chen.
Tarun Deepak Iyengar.
Brandon O.
Tinam Tafessa.
Gemma Catherine Chavor.
Elliot Nguyen Jackson.
Esther Piana O.
Alina Tassin.
Yash Harish Chugani.
Kai Marquis Jackson.
Samuel Tox Olabanji.
Bin Lee Tong.
William John Chiappa.
John E. Jacobson III.
Madison Hope Oldham.
MJZ Tariq.
Ali Chin.
Hasani Jagalamudi.
Shipatol Olinda.
Sean Christian Tecklin.
Edward Cho.
Jamie Michael Jaggers.
Paige Alexis Oliver.
Alexis Page Talisma McNeil.
Michelle H. Cho.
Maisha Kader Jaima.
Ella Maria Ostazen.
Sincere Ali Terry.
Anusha Chowdhury.
Harshal Jain.
Taylor Ann Orndorff.
Alyssa Dawn Thomas.
Anisha Chowdhury.
Jalen Mikkel Jameson.
Nicholas Michael Oropeza.
Aubrey Lynn Thomas Perovic.
Aditi Chowdhury.
Sadia Rahman Janath.
Sophia Annabelle Orth.
Jaden V. Thompson.
MD Maharab Chowdhury.
Maylee Elizabeth Jarvis.
Elizabeth Ostrander.
Emma Rose Thornton.
Soha Makarim Chowdhury.
Nicholas Joseph Jasonowski.
Malia Grace Overton.
Lucas Aaron Timblin.
Gianna Marie Semino.
Michael Patrick Jeffries.
Alexandra Elizabeth Owens.
Vincent Alphonse Tomasello.
Bakari Sissoko.
Mayer Shaylin Jefferson.
Matthew John Paglione.
Natalia Valentina Torres Naito.
James Anthony Savello Jr.
Mayanna A. Jenkins.
Prisha Sachin Pai.
Cassandra Lee Tran.
Marin Elizabeth Clark.
Madeline Yumi Jun.
Nicole Idu Pak.
Haley Twee Tavidi True.
Landon Charles Clark.
Hanul Jung.
Alira Rose Palmer.
Catherine Allison Trigg.
Michael Anthony Cliver Jr.
Jacob Nolan Jezik.
Nicholas Robert Pavlovich.
Mitchell Joseph Trudnak.
Mark Christopher Cobbs.
Miranda Andreas Jimenez.
Graham Zachary Palumba.
Christian Robert Truman.
Ava Lee Cohen.
Nure Alam Jisan.
Sohan Rasik Penchani.
Tin V. Trung.
Sanai Vivian Coles.
Swarup Mandar Jaglakar.
Chase Riley Pancoast.
Alexander Soy.
John Cooper Colopy.
Callie Elizabeth Johnson.
Denise E. Park.
Isabella Jane Tubertini.
Ariana Grace Cologne.
Diamond Mercedes Johnson.
Esther Park.
Irene Q. Tulik.
Mervyn Joseph Connor III.
Jacob Philip Johnson.
Brenda M. Patel.
Jesse Yasa Tufiles.
Caitlin Michelle Connolly.
Samuel Eugene Johnson.
Donvi C. Patel.
Carlos Emilia Yuseta Rodriguez.
Wilson Enrique Contreras Moratea.
Mateo Giovanni Johnson Moss.
Disha Y. Patel.
MD Aman Ullah.
Bridget Francis Cook.
Ariel Rohana Jones.
Forum Jamin Kumar Patel.
Stephen N. Ung.
Kaden Marie Cooper.
Andrew Robert Jones.
Himani J. Patel.
Jillian Nicole Upright.
Shannon Maeve Corbett.
Carly Elizabeth Jones.
Janil Bhavesh Patel.
Caitlin Rose Vaccaro.
Hayden Samuel Kaur.
Khalid Quadir Jones.
Jot Kinjal Patel.
Michael Gabriel Valdez Abreu.
Lara Jane Costello.
Madison Caroline Jordan.
Manav Diptesh Kumar Patel.
Jack Stewart Vandegrift.
Kevin Elijah Calais.
Priscille Sylvie Joseph.
Milan K. Patel.
Carter Tian Yin Vandermolen.
Michael Joseph Coyle Jr.
Amna Mohsen Jovinda.
Mural K. Patel.
Sarah Isabella Vargas.
Malik Raheem Crawford Jr.
Shahrir Hassan Joy.
Manushi M. Patel.
Scarlett Tatiana Vasquez Munoz.
Erin Nicole Cross.
Carlin Young Juknowitz.
Mahi Milan Bai Patel.
Anthony Vera.
Arian Nicole Cruz.
Stephen Charles Judge Jr.
Nitya Patel.
Tan Khan Vo.
Stephanie Alejandro Cruz.
Shayan Kabir.
Om Mahendra Patel.
Jessica Marie Voice.
Nathan Patrick Cunningham.
Asia Sophia Cam.
Pranshu Patel.
Lily Ann Vogel.
Brianna Elizabeth Curry.
Dia N. Cartisiria.
Roshan Rutika Patel.
Anthony Francis Volpe.
John Robert Chakowski.
Samantha Kareem.
Shreya Patel.
Paige Elise Wagner.
Jack Robert Salata.
Kaden Sachin Karnik.
Shrey A. Patel.
Max William Waldsberger.
Emerson James Daniker.
Devshwar Karthikeyan Barani.
Sanvi Dharmesh Patel.
Nolan William Walker.
Projam Das.
Talia Kashkashian.
Sean N. Patel.
Michael Leonard Wall.
Riddhi Malind Date. Somil Pankaj Patel.
Nina Louise Walls.
Kyle Joshua Davenport.
Claire Sophia Casa.
Vasu Jigagish Kumar Patel.
Dylan Francis Walsh.
Elena Elise White Davis.
Daniel Eli Katz.
Emily Ann Patkos. Tariq Jason Paulman.
Tavion Tony Kyrie Walston.
Kira Olivia Davis.
Sienna Jade Kaufman.
Leilani Alexis Paz.
Aaron John Walton.
Kwawi Joshua Davis.
Ethan Ryan Keller.
Nehan Mohammed Pediakul.
Riley Elizabeth Walton.
Riley Ann Autumn Davis.
Lorelai Kelly.
Mary Phyllis Pfeiffer.
Kyle Matthew Waltrick.
Dave O'Neill Dawes Jr.
McKenna Jean Mary Kelsey.
Caitlin Nicole Pecula.
Sarah Kate Waranius.
Aiden Christian Dawson.
Braden Lewis Chemesis.
Ava Marie Perez.
Ava Kendall Warner.
Ria Baljit Singh Dayal.
Parker Genevieve Kennedy.
Layla M. Perkins.
Jalisa Wasima.
Alicia Madison Daywalt.
Aaron Michael Kirschner.
Angela Marie Perlingiro.
Anna Jeanne Weatherwax.
Amelia Grace DeChamps.
Mia Lauren Keys Lewis.
Natalie Rose Peterson.
Natalie Marie Weaver.
Yetta Data.
Afifa Khan.
Michael Paul Peterson Jr.
April Marin Weber.
Casey Joseph Dieter.
Atika Khan.
Olivia Antoinette Pettit.
John William Weber.
Marissa Ann Della Pena.
Nora Masiba Khan.
Angela Longham Pham.
Kennedy Elizabeth Wiedemoyer.
Ariana Isabella Della Pola.
Sadmi Saif Khan.
Laura Vu Pham.
Jason Sylvester Ween.
Derek Michael DeLong.
Adam San Kashab.
Vu Van Pham.
Leah Jean Weiss.
Mia Jin Dempsey.
Mohit Kara.
Sierra Giselle Phillips.
Angela Kim.
Zachary Michael Depew.
Benjamin Woojin Kim.
Tiffany Piedras Quiros.
Emily Adelaide Welches Solis.
Charmy Namesh Desai.
Daniel Hanul Kim.
Lucas Owen Pimentel.
Ethan Harrison Wenger.
Hujan D. Desai.
Evan Yongjun Kim.
Catherine Christine Pinkney.
Evan Wesco.
Tisa D. Desai.
Grace Kim.
Diego Castellanos Pineda.
Miranda Riley Wesolowski.
Yashvi Ankur Desai.
Gloria Kim.
Vianica Jalaya Ploise.
Amy Lynn Westergom.
Anna Catherine DeSantis.
Leo H. Kim.
Sarah Joyce Poach.
Henry David Wetzel.
Nevin Emmanuel Donaraj. Thadwick Narin Podugu.
William Kim.
Isaiah Issa Jha.
Mason R. Kimball.
Ryan Jeffrey Polanski.
Nathan Robert Wheeler.
Maimuna Diarra.
Aubrey Gwynn Kister.
Victoria Marie Polisi.
Maurice Letchall White Jr.
Jacqueline Diaz.
Ethan Kitch.
Walter Joseph Pope III.
Aiden Michael Weeder.
Nathaniel Michael Dickman.
Anna Josephine Klein.
Braden Alexander Pareca.
Christopher John Wisen Jr.
Julia Marie Didell.
McKenna Susan Kling.
Mason Warren Potts.
Brianna Victoria Williams.
Chase Austin Dierkes.
Michaela Klus.
Vedant Parsana Krishna.
Kayla Abri Williams.
Caleb John DeLench.
Alex M. Knapp.
Jayla Marie Prince.
Corey Tyshawn Williams.
Nicholas Val DiNapoli.
Madeline Axel Knaus.
Riley Elizabeth Perfield.
Madison Alexis Williams.
Hoi Pham Din.
Athena Rose Knox.
Dylan Michael Pyle.
Deshaun William Williford.
Natalie Rose Domenico.
Anna Grace Colmar.
Eric Chin.
Caden Seth Wine.
Ryan Patrick Donahue.
Bryn Avery Colmar.
Aiden Patrick Quillette.
Thomas Joseph Winstanley.
John Dong.
Daniel Kevin Joseph Quartz.
Aaliyah Siani Queen.
Logan Alexander Wolf Fluck.
Kelly Ann Donnelly.
Druval J. Kuthia.
Aubrey Nicole Quinn.
Sean Patrick Wolfinger.
Casey Alexandra Duran.
William Joseph Kozempo II.
Zora B. Qureshi.
Adam John Wood.
Nicholas Matthew Doherty.
Devin Cosma.
Jill Rodadia.
Jonathan Shuyong Zhu.
Rosemarie B. Doherty.
Haley Eliza Kraus.
Sadia Rahman.
Leon Lin Jun Yan.
Nicole Lauren Drizzle.
Amanda Taylor Kresge.
Alama Rahman.
Jason Giel Yang.
Alexander Francis Dubel.
Ella Megan Kutzer.
Anaf Yu Rahman.
Ashley Rose Yaren.
J. Simone Dubin.
Michael Christopher Krieger.
Panel Rahman.
Daniela Christine Yaren.
Marari Nohemi Duban Avalar.
Akshay Krishnan.
Suhas Rakatu.
Jessica Yi.
Alexandra Lee Duff.
Dale Joseph Culp.
Padmini J.M. Ramaswamy.
Lauren Xion Yu.
Zachary Anthony Dold.
And Teresa Medical Korean.
Natalia Ava Rambaram.
Zachary James Yost.
Amir Duran.
Alan Joseph Kurtz.
Aditya Ramesh.
Matthew Allen Yothers.
Cody Sebastian Duval.
Athena Ching Kwan.
Lucas Benjamin Ramler.
Olivia Grace Young.
Dylan Michael Dyer.
Mary Lucy Choa.
Emily Catherine Ramos.
Catherine Jieling Yu.
Nur Eman.
Ian Alexander Labady.
Samantha Ramos de Leon.
Ming Yu.
Emery Elise Edens.
Kenneth Tuan Lam.
Jose Fabricio Ramos Villanueva.
Sua Emily Yoom.
Vinny Ronaldo Edgar.
Brianna Nicole Landez.
Dustin Lee Range.
Catherine Grace Yoon.
Alexis Ray Edinger.
Louis Anthony Joseph Lynette.
Emma Faith Racer McDool.
Gianna Safino.
Layla Yasmin Ide.
Stephen Lamb Pham Lap.
Nathaniel Edward Redinger.
Giovanna J. Zampiri.
Nolan Robert Lobb.
Andrew Duncan Reed.
Jonathan Bradley Zander.
Regan Thomas Lawrence.
Aiden Patrick Reed.
Ivan Alexei Zavala.
Daniel Tanyol Lee.
Brandon Patrick Reinert.
Hannah Bernice Ziegler.
Caitlin Un-Ah Lee.
Charlotte Meredith Reese.
Madeline Emma Zenak.
William Jihoon Lee.
Mina Pham Rasala.
Martina Imad Zerki.
Elian Ledger.
Danny Rasad.
Kevin Zhu.
Laura
Nayeli
Patricia
Rosabel
Leibinger.
Reyes Gomez.
Nikita Paris Zola.
Penelope Grace Lemming.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Class of 2024 Treasurer, Karina LaVenture.
Class of 2024 Secretary, Kylie Ann Cook.
Class of 2024 Vice President, Yordanos Kasahun Lema.
And our Class of 2024 President, Madeline Elizabeth Hanrahan.
And now we'd like to announce our graduates in absentia. Isabella Bastone, Angelo Michelle Canante, Talisa Laurel Cardonia, Tomas Paz Castaneda, Damian Maddox Chichone, Andrew Coughlin, Tyler Jeffrey Dean, Jenna Lee DiDemizio, Megan Riley Drosnick, Keegan Samuel Earl, Karan Lamar Espano, Valerie Lily Fuentes, Thomas Edward Fuller III, Rogelio Dario Garcia Augustin, Byron Alonzo Gomez Olivi, Callie Ann Griffin DeCastro, Audrey Elaine Kearney,
Keely A. Laspino, Adrienne Marie Leanhart, Adriana Marie Leanhart, Keenan James McNallis, Mong I-9, Dominic Michael Rager Lauro, James Michael Roberts, Michael Alexander Roman, Kenja Rozecki, Riley Ann Schloiter, Nadine Marie Sidorsky, Lennon Paul Tomberlin, Morgan Elizabeth Wilkins, Christian Matthew Zaffarano, Logan Ziegler. Congratulations to all of our graduates in absentia.
Before our closing remarks and the moving of the tassel, I want to remind you that, as in past years, each graduate's name will appear on the marquee twice for 5 minutes each time. The schedule for these names will be posted on our website on June 17th. The names will appear on the marquee beginning on June 24th. Please feel free to be here at the designated time for a great photo opportunity. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Todd Bauer, Superintendent of Schools for the North Penn School District, back to the stage to address the class of 2024 and officially pronounce you graduates. Joining us also on stage for the moving of the tassels will be Dr. Tamara Jenkins and Mr. Kenneth Boyd, the assistant principals of the class of 2024.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I promised the students sitting behind me that if I took longer than 30 seconds, they could boo me. So with that, it gives me great pleasure to say to the class of 2024 that by the power vested in me by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the North Penn School District Board of Directors, I now pronounce those names who were read before you this evening as graduates of North Penn High School.
All right. right, class of 2024. We will now close the graduation ceremony with the changing of the tassel. If you look at the shot clock at each end zone, you will see that the countdown starts at 24. We will count down together for the last 10 seconds. Then, at that moment, you will change your tassel from right to left. Let's start that shot clock timer, please. Graduates, please rise as you are able. We are going to start counting down when it hits 10. And remember, at the end, we are going to move our tassel from right to left to signify that you are a graduate of North Penn High School. All right, let's do this together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, class of 2024!
Let it go, let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over, let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours. These little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours. These little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. In these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate.